Good morning. It is January 12th. Price right now is just opening straight bullish at this moment. 9:30 open. I really want to jump in and take longs. We have this inverse fair value gap after creating SMTs at these lows. We have these equal highs that have not been taken on NASDAQ that have been sitting up here that could be well targeted. I know these lows were subject to get swept, but have not, which could cause confusion on both ends of the market. But wanted to pull this up. This is a news calendar every morning. Look at the news calendar. There's no news, so that's why I didn't pull it up at first. But you would usually see here, price is impulsive to this volatile news that could come out at whatever specific time of the day. As you can see, on Tuesday we will have CPI on the 13th, which is tomorrow. And 8:30, I will not be trading at this time because I don't even be up at that time to trade. And I will watch price action to see what that this is what drives the market in certain points when news gets released. We also have red candle news or red folder news. I'm sorry, on Wednesday. And I think that's all for the week. Relatively only focusing on USD. Really don't care about the other countries and their currencies unless you're trading forex. But we're trading futures, so we only care about what affects the U.S. economy. And yeah, so we have news tomorrow at 8:30. Be mindful of that, and Wednesday at 8:30. We are just straight to the upside. I would love to jump in here, but got to be mindful of price action already. So I'm gonna mark out these zones. I'm gonna mark out this 1 hour fair value gap that we just retested on ES. I'll do the same on NASDAQ as we are also there, and we have a gap above price action in a supply zone that I could see price retest into here. Um, we got a break of structure down here on ES that could indicate for us to retrace, come back up, take some liquidity here, and take us lower to sweep out these uh, London lows and this equal low as well over here from January 6th. But it's a patience game. I usually don't trade the first 15 minutes all the way back on NASDAQ, all the way back on ES, I'm sorry, but not on NASDAQ. These highs right here were already taken, have not been. These highs way back here on the 1 hour have yet to be taken. So you can follow the cursors on both sides and see that these have yet to be taken, but we've taken them on ES. ES sweeping that major low may be an indication that we might just go higher and see higher highs today before taking us lower later. Um, just got to be mindful of that. Um, Buys would have been beautiful considering where we are right now in the market. Um, and yeah, just patience. Patience is key. Patience is key. Patience is key. I kind of called this out last night, understanding that this low was about to be taken on ES, but I want to see it also take it on NASDAQ for me to be confident that we're going to go higher. Unfortunately, we only took it on ES, took that low, and we have just ran almost 100 points already since market just opened. So I'm going to mark out my 15-minute opening range. It's a big 15-minute opening range, as you can see. And today is Monday, first color of the day, Monday. And let's do the same for ES. It's here. Let's line this up properly. The low of this is 6968.50. Make sure that is at 6869.50. And the low of this is 25 is 743. Doing it bad for 75. That's perfect. So I just wait. I usually sit here and just wait. See whatever price action I could get. Um, I could see this coming back lower after sweeping equilibrium of it, sweeping the top of the fair value gap, tapping into this 15-minute fair value gap. Probably get some exhaustion from here to go either lower, but I think my bias might stay bullish considering we've swept lows and now we have inversed the 1 hour fair value gap on ES, which is here. Oh my god, this fair value gap that we have swept, indicating this change of state. We could see price exhaust back into here, back into this 15-minute opening range, taking us back higher, or we could see us exhaust from this point of interest and also target this point of interest to complete the model of taking out those equal highs on NASDAQ. So once I have that understanding, it's just a form of finding an entry. I could just jump into shorts here and catch a retest for a couple points, but this is pretty bullish. I'd be finding a train, so it's not the best trade to take at this point unless I see some inversions on the 1 minute, and we've only produced one red candle here. So I shall be patient, So it's looking like we're gonna continue higher, and I would love to see some type of retracement, but other than that, I can assume that this is just gonna target higher. That 5 minute inversion looks really good, can't lie to you. I could take a stab long, set my stop to the low, but that's poor risk to reward ratio. But it does look good. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. It does look good. This market definitely wants to continue its move from earlier. Just got to be mindful of what is happening right now at this moment. Broke through at some point here and gave me indication that we could be going lower, created a fair value gap, and now price is kind of retesting back into that. ES is showing me signs that this wants to go higher. I could probably wait and see if we inverse this 2 minute. We're tapping into a 1 minute fair value gap right here, right above that 15-minute fair value gap. That could indicate to me that we go higher, and I could set my stops to this low, and I might be taking longs. Yes. But that might be the confirmation that I needed already.
Order filled.
resistance in this area. Chill little Monday. Price is probably going to give us another re-entry later on. But other than that, that is how I trade today. I usually wait for that 15-minute opening range, mark out my zones, identify zones of liquidity, try to take a good fill, discipline, 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 and it pays. And just like that, I'll see y'all on the next one.